and you've seen it, used it before, just kind of bear with us. This year we're trying to do a lot more hands-on demo stuff, so it's less sitting, and you guys don't really need another lecture at the end of a long Wednesday, so we want some more hands-on activities.
Yeah, for sure. So this is the logo for Unity. Yeah, so when you're typing in Unity, just look for that logo. And I'll be pulling up a project here. All right. So basically, this is your typical Unity scene. This right here is the space that you work in. This is what like you as a developer you see. In this space right here down below, this is your like your play view, and that's what the player is gonna see. So these two views are like super important. But basically, all we're gonna do today is we're gonna make a cube move on a plane with assets we already have. So right now, I just have a plane. This is gonna act as the ground for me, essentially. And then we have a cube. His name is Buddy Cube. He's a very nice guy, and we're gonna make him move. So right now, I'm the artist. I put in these very basic like assets into the game. So now I'm gonna say, hey Andrew, you're a programmer, right? Like you should definitely make this cube move around.
Well, funny story. I have a script just for that.
Ignore the cheesiness.
So I have this move around script, and we're just gonna put it on the Buddy Cube. So now we'll hit play, and here's the game. So previously, the Buddy Cube couldn't move. Now it can. Look at him go.
I feel like this is an infomercial.
But he's kind of boring. Like he's a little bit boring. Like, I feel like he could be a little bit prettier.
Yeah.
Chris, do you have something for that?
Maybe. I'll see what I can find. So, as an artist, I made this amazing and beautiful model right here. So this is sort of your model viewer. And all I have to do is take this, put it inside Buddy Cube, and then we're unfortunately going to have to say goodbye to Buddy Cube right now. So we'll just hide him real quick. And now when we go to play, now this moves.
Yeah, I forgot to put the animations on it, but that's fine.
Yep. So, but that's...
We'll get to that more later.
All right, so now I think we could make the environment look a little bit better.
Right.
I promise you all these meetings will not be like this.
Unless you like it.
Yeah, unless you enjoy it, we'll take a vote at the end.
So we have this photorealistic, oh god. This photorealistic tree we made.
Yeah, so take note that you can like scale and move objects around in this scene view that Zach is in right now. I'm in a prefab.
Yeah, I know, there it is. Just ignore that. Okay, so then we can take this tree and duplicate it a whole bunch. And
Zach
make,
is a
like,
highly esteemed
basic
environment artist.
Yeah. And make like a basic forest. There we go.
Yeah. So from here, like this is all what we had for planned for the Unity demo. But from here, you would like have a designer come in and you would want to make like coins or something for you to collect because I mean you're just moving around for nothing, but just for the pure joy of moving around as Spartabot. But yeah, so with these basic principles, we just wanted to show a few games that we've made in the spec, and just like make it obvious that you don't need like too much experience, I guess, to make a game. Because like using these basic principles, you can make what we're going to show you. So first, I will show you a game called Timber, and hopefully it's not too loud.
Prepare yourselves.
Oh, resolution! Let me quit out of this.
Beautiful human being, Connor.
Let me try windowing it. Yeah. Alright, cool.
Sure.
Alright, so this game, I worked on it, Scott worked on it, Zach worked on it, and then one more who's not here, I don't think. Is Kyle Brown here? I don't see Kyle Brown. But, so this is a puzzle platformer. You play as a lumberjack, and you kind of just like go through 4 levels. Yes, yeah. Zach and I did the audio.
Yeah, we also didn't have an audio guy, so there you go. That's what he had.
That is because we have no audio people in game development. So if you are an audio person, we love you. Alright, so here's a little character customization. Got a few hats we can do. I didn't put the new hats in it. No. I don't know. I'll do the stash and a beanie. And you can rotate around.
$420 no scope.
Yeah. Total MLG pro.
Oh.
Who's whistling?
That's me. I love whistling. It's the best.
Now, how long did it take you guys to make this?
This took us 5 weeks to make this game. And all of us, the cool thing though, is that all of us were Spartasoft members who've made this game, and I'm actually pretty proud of this game. Like, I think it turned out really well. And that's because we're all Spartasoft members, because we had a lot of like extra experience going into the game design specialization.
I'll hunt down your audio.
Yeah.
Right here. So.
I love it when you like throw down the beat. Yeah. All right. Have you guys had your fill of timber? We can... All right. I'll go through one more level. One more level. It is not on Steam, but we do have it available for download.
Coming soon to Steam
Yeah.
Greenlight.
You guys doing the sign-in sheets or?
They're going around.
Oh, cool. Cool. All right, I'm almost done with this level. Yeah.
So that was a game that they made in the minor, which is kind of what I know a lot of you are shooting for. But this next game was actually made in pre-spec, the thing that we just talked about before. So this was made by myself, Chris, Peter, and one other guy. We made this, what was that, a year and a half ago now?
Yeah.
Exactly where you are. We've been in Spartasoft for a few months, and then we started the pre-spec, and then we made this. It's a little game called Boo.
Don't get too
I don't know
scared.
the resolution.
That'll be fine.
Oh,
That'll be
nice. Okay.
fine. Ish. It's
Yeah.
fine. All right, so the idea of Boo is you play as this ghost guy. I believe we named him Beauregard. And you go around and you go around and scare people.
Who did the voice?
Yeah, so we did this in about 5 or 6 weeks as well. And we didn't know too much about games, like game development by this point, because we were still just in Spartasoft. We hadn't started the minor yet. But with the help of like the e-board at the time, and we just we worked hard. We learned a lot. We learned a lot in this. I'm sorry. The voice of Beauregard is him. The screams in me are some of me and some of my friends. Snyder Phillips. Yep. But yeah, so this was yeah, and now we've scared enough people, and then we leave. So we gotta get out of here before we get caught.
Where does Beauregard live?
He lives in the mausoleum.
Ah.
Yes. And then this game I think we ended up with like 10 levels, and then it just kind of loops forever until you get caught.
At later levels, do the guards ever move around?
We wanted to make them do that.
Oh, they
but-
do move around.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get there, but there's some that patrol around. But yeah, and that's this is completely and totally reasonable for you guys. So this is kind of the thing we want to shoot for. If you work hard, you can make something better than this easily. So yeah. The Easter egg. I took it out. I took out the Easter egg. I'm sorry. But yeah. So
Alright, let's scroll over here. Alright. Oh yeah, so just so you guys know, at any point in these like presentations, you can just interrupt us and ask any questions you want. So if you have a question, just like raise your hand, or don't even raise your hand. Just be like, "Yo, like answer my question."
Honor, you're pretty.
Thank you.
That wasn't a question.
All right, so we have provided some resources for you guys. They're just links to like all the different like tools that we showed you before. So after this meeting, we'll like post this presentation so you guys can take a look at it. So we have a link to Unity 3D, which is free once again, and then there's Unity 3D tutorials. There's a link to Maya. There's actually MSU just created a new website for their game development minor, which actually ranked number 7th, which is really cool. But it's called gamedev.msu.edu, and pretty soon there's going to be a section of that website which we'll all be able to upload resources to it. So like if a few of you are just programmers and you want to make a game, like you can go to that website and download like art that people have posted from MSU. So it's going to be like an awesome community thing, which is pretty rad. What's up, Louis?
Can I upload my collection of jellyfish?
You can upload your jellyfish. I want to see all of them.
Sweet, I'm making another one, but
Yes.
If you can upload, I'm sorry.
No, it's cool, we're good.
If you can upload resources, are programmers able to upload certain like strings of code for like simple basic like things like
Like a walk animation or a jump?
no, not for like an animation, like the physics that would require to like have a duck fart and that make it look realistic.
Potentially.
Someone has done part mechanics before.
Brandon, I hope that is up there. I'm looking at you. I want that script. All right.
But yeah. So we're like we said, Unity is free, and we're gonna be doing a more in-depth Unity tutorial next week to kind of just like dump everybody into it, get everybody started. So please, if you have your laptops, I see a lot of laptops here. Feel free, like be encouraged to bring them. Download Unity over the week and have it ready so you can follow along with us. Because that's the easiest way to learn is just by doing, just getting started, just doing things.
Yeah. The next couple of weeks are going to be like more tutorial oriented. So like Max, like next week it's going to be a Unity tutorial. I think like the week after that is going to be a 3D art tutorial. So, and once again, if you guys like, it's always good to expose yourself to all these different like disciplines. But if you really don't want to learn something and you have more important things to do, that's totally cool. Like you don't have to come every week. But like I said, it's definitely good to know a little bit of everything.
You have a question?
Oh, yeah.
What about the tutorials that are already on Unity?
What about them?
Is it okay to watch them?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
okay, we literally the tutorials right there. So yeah, feel free like over the weekend if you want to watch them, that's totally cool. That's actually like encouraged.
Yeah.
Definitely like on your own time if you want to just, figure out how Unity works and stuff, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything else so far?
Self-motivation is a wonderful, wonderful thing in game dev.
All right, go to the next slide. Okay, so why everyone is here. So obviously for fun, because game development's awesome. But the next thing is that obviously like MSU has the game development minor. But in case you like don't want to do the minor, that's totally cool because I don't know, game development is just cool to know. Like if you want to say, hey, yeah, I made a game at one point in my life, then we're here for you as well. You don't have to be in the minor and stuff. And yeah, for experience too. So if you're like a 3D artist and you really don't like games and you want to just take like render shots of your artwork, like we can help you out with that too through our tutorials and whatnot. So there's a lot of different reasons that people come to Spartasoft, and it's pretty interesting to see. But like whatever you want, like yeah.
Yeah, I know it's kind of the same thing, the experience thing for the programming side too, because there's I think 3 or 4 different like CSC like computer science specific clubs, but a lot of them are very like they talk to you, but it's not as like you don't do as much actual like making things. And that's why this is so great because you actually make things. Like you learn how to make art, you learn how to make scripts, and you make games. And that's something like you can show for yourself that it's something you've actually done when it comes time to like when you start applying for internships and start applying for jobs.
Yeah.
It's great for like working on a team too, because especially with game jams, because you're working for like the same 5 people over 48 hours. I think it's just great overall for learning how to build teamwork skills. Get used to working with other people.
Mm-hmm.
As well.
All right. Yeah. Any more questions?
Any questions at all?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Did everyone
Everything
sign?
is answered.
Did anyone sign in a sheet? Is there anyone who hasn't signed in anything yet? All right, we'll get you on your way
Okay.
out.
Yeah, what's up?
I just wanted to throw this out there also regarding like Maya. There's a $30 version of it on Steam that pretty much does most of what you need it to do for game development. And this site called Udemy.com has a lot of really high quality tutorials for like anything. Like they're not free, but they do a lot of sales where like a course that's normally $100 will be like $10. And I did that. I don't know if are you in that 3D art group?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I learned to make that like lion, human that I posted in there.
Oh, okay, cool.
We know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're glad to see all of you here. We'd love to see you all next week for our Unity demo. And like I said, what?
Just want to ask them a question, but you continue.
Yeah, so download Unity, get started, just play around with it. It never hurts to be ahead of the curve, for sure.
But yeah, one last thing then. Show of hands. How many of you are programmers, or you think you want to do coding? Okay. Show of hands if you are more into art. If you like art. Okay, that's a decent number. That's good.
Show of hands who doesn't know.
Doesn't know.
All right, I got a few of those.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine, that's why we're here.
Any audio?
Yes. Yeah. Round of applause.
It's like 200% more than that. And then how about design? Anyone thinking more design? Okay. Yeah, obviously you'll be doing like a mix of usually 2 or 3, but yeah, that's cool. It just gives us an idea. Usually we're lacking artists and audio people, so if you know anybody who's more oriented that way, please bring them in next week. We'd love to have them. But yeah.
Yeah, so once we get home tonight, we're going to be posting these slides onto our Facebook and Twitter. And then we should also be, we took a recording of this. So we're going to be posting that to YouTube as well. We'll have a channel going. And then we can link that to Facebook as well. But yeah.
So everyone has the Facebook group? Yeah? Twitter? Yeah. No,
Yeah.
nobody has Twitter. No love for the Twitter.
And then I'm also working on getting a Reddit account going so we can post like everything. Are you guys interested in doing, like, do you all use Reddit? Would you want to see that happen? Or?
Yeah, let's see a show of hands. Who would actually use a Reddit page for like tutorials and like interacting with the rest of the community? Okay, cool. Yeah. Awesome. We will definitely look into that.
All right, cool. Any last questions? Any odd statements you may have? Any cool dance moves?
That's also dangerous.
All right.
Okay, we'll see you all next week.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.